Hi everybody, this is Melina from Pink Fuel. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Pink Fuel Dazzle lipstick layers for the logo updated mesh heads. So Logo recently updated some of their mesh heads, including Alexis, Chloe, Quinn, and Rose, to the new system where you can actually use these new features called Enhanced Eyeshadow and Enhanced Lipstick. So right now I'm actually wearing Logo Tilly, which is a newer mesh head from Logo, and I have no layers on, so I have all my layers turned off in the Logo customization head. And you can see right away these two new categories, Enhanced Eyeshadow and Enhanced Lipstick. So previously in the past, if you wanted to wear cosmetics, they would have to be Omega compatible, and you would just wear the Omega HUD, click, and they would apply to your mesh head. Logo has this new system now where you can kind of load certain cosmetics into the HUD and select from there, so you can kind of carry those cosmetics with you without having to juggle, a ton of different HUDs. So I want to point out what you get with the Logo lipstick applier for the Pink Fuel Dazzle Me, and I'm going to show you all the differences between the kind of traditional Omega appliers and these new Logo appliers that will work with this Logo customization HUD. So when you first open the package, you're going to see a ton of things, and I'm just going to walk you through it. The first one is going to be the Pink Fuel Lipstick Dazzle Me system layers. I've packaged these up. You can just right click add, click it, and it'll give you a folder of system layers. And system layers are a traditional method of applying cosmetics to the standard Second Life avatar. They've kind of become a little defunct currently because a lot of people use mesh heads now, and system layers don't really affect mesh heads. But Second Life is working on a new feature called Bakes on Mesh. I'll put a link down below about what that is, where you can actually take old school system layers and apply them to your mesh head. What that means is you will not need appliers anymore. Designers will not need to make separate applier HUDs for all these different mesh heads. You can make one texture and have it apply across many different mesh heads without the need to script a bazillion different HUDs. So great news for designers, great news for customers. I've included these just in case when that feature launches, so you have them. Second, you can see I have your traditional Omega lipstick applier. If you're not familiar with how to activate these, all you need is the Omega system installer for Logo. You right click add, this purple HUD will pop up at the top. You just click it once and then you're done. So anytime you get a new mesh head, you need to kind of reactivate that system. What this means is now you can use this Logo lipstick applier and pretty much apply straight to your head. So I'm gonna touch this. Not sure why this is not detaching. Second Life is slow today. Okay, so I have all these lipsticks. These are just Omega scripted. There's a second set here. Let's say I want this cranberry color. You can see I clicked it and nothing's appearing. It's because over by my lipstick applier, it's toggled off. So anything Omega, like standard appliers, will always apply to either eyeshadow or lipstick. So I'll turn that on. As you can see, that lipstick is on. You have like a 75% opacity, 50%, and then like a gradient. And sometimes it'll ask you where you want to apply it. I also have Logo specific appliers, so same applier but designated to fit certain mesh heads. So I have note cards right here. So if you're using Logo Alex, Chloe, Alexis, or Tilly, I should write Tilly, use size A, for Quinn use size B, and for Rose use size C. These are just guidelines. As always, they are the same appliers, as you can see. If you reload, there you go, and these will apply straight. These ones probably will not ask you where you want to apply them because I've done a little building magic to make them work a lot faster. But as always, standard Omega appliers will apply to either eyeshadow or lipstick, and none of this enhanced eyeshadow or enhanced lipstick, because that will be a specific applier. So you have those available and you're like, oh, that's nice, I like that lipstick. So now I want to show you how to actually work your enhanced eyeshadow and enhanced lipstick, and the immense power behind having two layers when it comes to customize your own colors. So I've included two enhanced lipsticks, Dazzle Me Small and Big. So I'm going to right click and show you right here. You'll get a HUD. As you can see, it's those same lipsticks in these other lipstick HUDs, but now they're icons. And so you have two options you can do. You can kind of click on specific lipsticks to load these into your Logo customization HUD, or you can click this install button to load all of them there. Just remember, if you click all, you're going to load 30 icons. So just be aware of that. Let's say I really liked that cranberry color, so I'm going to click it. I'm going to install the full intensity one, and I wanted the 75% intensity one and the 50% intensity one. As you can when I click on those icons, they load automatically under the enhanced lipstick layer. So I'm going to exit out of this. And so I'm going to turn off my lipstick layer, and I'm going to turn on my enhanced lipstick layer. And click on this, and there you go. So now this lipstick, the enhanced lipstick, is on, and as you can see, we have that 75% and 50%. You can right away tell there's a lot more detail in these enhanced lipstick because the texture is actually a lot larger. So the lipstick will be actually underneath the enhanced lipstick. So if for some reason you don't see your enhanced lipstick, either turn the layer on, or if you don't see your lipstick, make sure your enhanced layer is not on covering it. So right away, I want to show you the difference between just the regular lipstick and the enhanced. So I'm going to wear the cranberry for the regular. So here's the regular or standard lipstick, right? And then I want to show you the enhanced version of that. So as you can see, it's a little different. It's up to you. One, if you want to have a little, whichever you like, it's more of a personal choice. Just know if you're someone that wants all your lipsticks kind of in one HUD, you can do that, or you can kind of just toggle the lipstick ones if you like this look more. So that's fun and all, but now I want to show you where it's really awesome and where this kind of having two dual lipstick layers can really be utilized to make some really cool colors. So as I mentioned before, the lipstick layer is below the enhanced lipstick layer. So what we're going to do is I've included a Tintable logo enhanced lipstick installer. And what we're going to do is I'm going to load an actual grayscale lip applier on the lipstick layer, and then I'm going to tint it. So let's say we'll tint it like a red. And then I'm going to put a second layer on top, which will be the enhanced layer, and that will just be the gloss. And that way you have two layers you can control individually, so you can tint the bottom lipstick layer and then put the gloss on top. And what this allows you to do is you're able to tint your lipstick and still maintain a pretty shine, because if you were to tint one solid texture, it wouldn't look really good because it would also actually tint your highlights. So I'm going to turn off the enhanced lipstick layer and just turn off my lipstick, and I'm going to show you how to do that with the Tintable version I included. So here's the logo enhanced lipstick installer Dazzle Tintable. Right click and add. You can see this HUD will pop up. You can't really click these icons. I just have this button down here that you just want to click and press click to install. And right away you will see that this HUD will install 5 different icons. Small, large, ombre in the lipstick, and these are all tintable. And then you're going to have 2 gloss options as your enhanced lipstick. And once that's done, you can kind of close out of that. And now this is where we have a lot of fun. So you have 3 sizes to pick from, small, large, and ombre. I'm going to pick the small, and right away when I click it, it will appear this kind of gray color. And if you don't see that, make sure your layer is toggled on. And what we're going to do is we're going to tint this and then come back and put that gloss on top. So as you can see, I only gave you like pinks, neutrals, and reds, but what if you wanted like a different color that wasn't included, like a purple, or maybe a different kind of red? What we're going to do is we're going over to tinting and options, and at the top we have this tinting box. Right now skin is selected, which we want to turn off, because if skin was colored black, that means that specific layer is on and listening to be tinted. So if this was on and we clicked around, you see it's tinting my head skin, which I really don't want to do. So I'm going to click this to turn it off, and I want to tint the lips. So I'm going to click lips to toggle that on, and make sure all the words around are gray and lips are black. And from there on, I can click any color that I want. So like I said, I wanted that purple. So I click up here by purple. As you can see, my lips are changing. Most likely it's because this bar right here also will control the color. So if this bar right here is all the way to the right, it means the luminosity is at 100, which means it's pure white. So I'm going to click right in the middle, got 50, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. And if I want a darker purple, I can either move it down here, or I can adjust the lightness using this bar, so like a lighter purple or a darker purple, it's up to you. So let's say I would like this darker purple, and I want to come back to it later on, if I accidentally lose it. So what I can do is click, once I have that color selected that I like, I'll click the save button, and it'll toggle great, and I'll click any of these tinted color save slots. So in this case, right here. And let's see, I wanted a kind of a cool, kind of like a fuchsia pink. That one. I'm going to click save there, and then since it's like we're in October, let's go for like kind of a cool greige. That was very trendy in 2017. Like a cool greige color. Do a little more. There we go. and click and save. So we have 3 different colors, and I'm gonna go back to this purple because I wanted purple. And so as you can see, it's a nice lipstick color, but it's kind of matte. And so we're going to go back to our customization button, and now at the enhanced lipstick layer we're going to turn it on, and I still have that previous red that I was wearing, but I'm now going to pick that gloss. So you have 2 gloss options. Here's the first one. As you can see right away, that gloss is now applied. And here's the second gloss. This is like the first gloss, but there's no top highlight, and this kind of looks better when you're using the ombre. So there right away you can see there's so much flexibility. Now if you think that purple is a little too dark, as always, you can adjust the intensity of that base lipstick by using this fade selection bar. So if I move it over to the left, you can see right away my lipstick gets lighter. And also if the gloss is too much, you can always adjust the gloss. You can kind of adjust it so it's a little lighter and a lot more subtle. But I love a lot of gloss. I'm just going to shove it all the way to the right. And if you don't like that small size, you can pick the larger size, or even the ombre, which is more the color centered in the middle. And you're like, hey, I want to change the color, you can always go back to your tinting and options, making sure lips is selected, and then click any of the other colors that we pre-selected, so like that pink or even that greenish color. So there's so many options you can do with this lipstick. There's so many abilities, so many possibilities to customize and really make this color your own. So I hope you enjoy this product, and let me know if you have any questions.